I'm Vinayak from NiftyNayak.com, and it had been long time since I made any videos. The reason was that I was busy in doing a lot of other things like developing algos, deploying them, testing them. So I had to cut down all my other activities like workshops, videos, etc. So now I'm pretty much stable on my algo side. So from this year, you can expect regular videos in my channel. So do like and subscribe to my channel so that you can learn more about trading and investment. In this video, I'm going to talk about how I'm going to take trades in a stock called HDFC. Okay. So before that, I had even mentioned about this stock in my Facebook and Twitter. So let me just show you that on my Facebook and Twitter. So this was the tweet which I had put telling that HDFC is in a tight range, and the same tweet I had put even in my Facebook account as well. Okay. So I hope you guys can see the screen. So now let me go to my trading view. So now let me tell you the logic behind the trade, what I'm going to take and how I am going to take that, and what are the parameters which I am going to see before taking the trade. Okay. So here you can see that here you can see that HDFC on 11th November it made a huge rally, and after that it has been in this tight range. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Yeah, from here it is in this tight range, right? So HDFC is not able to break this one, and on the lower side it is not able to break this one. And you can see that here it has made double bottom as well as a double top. So here you can see there was one bottom made here and there was one bottom made here. There was a top made here, there was a top made here. So this is actually what signifies that it is in a range. Okay. So just because a stock is moving sideways doesn't mean that it is in a range. It has to make at least two tops and two bottoms at the same point, which is what has happened here. So usually what happens whenever a stock it rallies, okay, after rallying for some time, it goes into a consolidation phase, which means it will go into a sideways phase. And after that, there is a huge chance of that stock rallying again, making a breakout again. Okay. But you know now markets are not in a very good condition. So the world markets are falling, Dow Jones is falling, Nasdaq is falling, and similarly even we went up to almost 18,800 and we are now close to almost 17,800. So which means that the market is weak. So there has been a fall in the market, but we don't know whether this fall is going to be extended or has the markets made the bottom. So in the markets there are various fears. One, the COVID cases are slightly increasing in China and other parts of the world. Then the major fear is inflation and recession. Okay, but has the markets factored in that, which is what we don't know. So coming to this HDFC chart, so you can see that for more than 1.5-2 months, it has been in this tight range, and HDFC, which is a highly traded stock, cannot stay in this range for a very long time. It has to either break out or it has to go down. Okay. So now since we have identified the range, so we know that HDFC will either go above this or it will go below this. Okay. You wait for the opportunity, and based on the direction it takes, you take the trade. So how do we identify when we have to take the trade? So let me just delete all this. So when HDFC was at this point, the probability of it going higher or lower was 50-50. Okay. And then you can see it started falling. It came here, and as it goes lower, the chances of it breaking this is very high. So we wait for an opportunity to take the short position. Okay, but you can see that it did not break this. It again bounced from here and it again went higher. Again, when it came here, the probability became 50-50. So from here, it could have gone here or it could have gone below. But again, you see that from here, it has again started going down. Okay, but it's not able to break this. It did not break this region from here. But as it was moving lower, the probability for us to take a short trade is very high. Okay, so here when it was here, the probability was 50-50. When it came here, it became 60%, and when it came here, it became almost 70%. And on this day, you can see that it has broken and the close has been below this range. Okay, on this, let me just delete this. So here you can see that it has broken this and it has closed below this. Is that the confirmation for you to take a short trade? No. Okay, so you wait for a follow through. Whenever you are trading in using support and resistances, you just don't wait for the breakout or breakdown. You should see whether there is follow through or not. Only a follow through candle will give you the confirmation that you can take the trade. Okay, on in my Twitter and Facebook, I told that this is the range, but I did not mention anything about the trades what I am taking. But in my blog, I did suggest that I'll be making a video on how to take the trade. Okay, so since now it has broken, it can be a false signal as well. Okay, but now you can see SGX is already showing a gap up of 150 points for tomorrow, that is on Monday. Okay, and Dow Jones has rallied more than 700 points on Friday. So there is a high chance that this was a false signal which we got. And again, it might come in, the HDFC can come in this range again. So if you had shorted, then probably you would be in danger. Okay, so what I usually do is, whenever I come across these kind of things, what I do, the upper range, I usually sell the call option. Okay, so if this was the case, but I did not do this, I'll tell you why. So if this kind of situation comes, what I would have done, I would have sold 2,700 to or 2,750 call option, okay, in HDFC. And if there was a trend reversal, then probably I would have done some adjustment. But let me show you the option chain of HDFC. So here you can see options of HDFC is highly illiquid. Okay, there is no liquidity at all. You can see that at the money straddle, premium is approximately 75, which is approximately 3 to 3.5% move. And look at the open interest. It's just 48 and 200. Okay, so it clearly shows that there is no liquidity in HDFC options. And when there is no liquidity, if you take any trade in such, the slippages will be very high and it is difficult to exit in the last week of the expiry, because the premiums what the opposite traders will be asking will be very high. Okay, so that is one of the reason I decided not to take the option related trade for this in this situation. Okay, so you should know when you are supposed to trade in futures and you should know when you are supposed to trade in options. So this is one of the checklists which I keep an eye on to take any trades in options. Okay, so what is the trade that I'm going to take and how to take advantage of this condition? So I have come out with a strategy. So let me just open strategy builder. So in this HDFC, I will not be trading in options, but I will be trading in futures. So tomorrow, it looks like this is a false signal which we got to go short. It looks like tomorrow Nifty is going to, HDFC is again going to come into this range. And it looks like it may again go and touch the upper end. Okay. So I am bullish on HDFC now. Yes, till yesterday I was bearish, but seeing the data today, now I have changed my view. Now I am no more bullish on HDFC. Sorry, I am no more bearish on HDFC. I am bullish. Okay, so I will be buying one lot of futures. So tomorrow it looks like there is going to be a 150 point gap up on Nifty. So there's high chance that even HDFC will shoot up by at least 10-15 rupees or 5-10 rupees. So whatever it is, I will at around 9:30 or 10 o'clock, what I will do, I will go buy one lot of futures. And to be on the safer side, what I do, I will convert this into covered call, where I will be selling 2600 call option. Okay, so today it is approximately 45. So tomorrow if there is a 5-10 rupee gap, then probably this will become 50 rupees. Okay, so when I sell this, oh sorry, not buy, sell. Okay, so this is how the payoff graph is going to look like. And you can see that the capital is approximately 2 lakhs. Okay, so don't go by this obstra margin. Please add this on Zerodha margin calculator and see what is the margin which is required. Okay, approximately it is 2 lakhs. So where for 2 lakhs, if HDFC goes up, we have another 3 more weeks, and if it goes up by another 20-30 rupees, then probably we will be making a profit of approximately 11 to 12,000 rupees. So 11 to 12,000 rupees turns out to be approximately what, 8 to 10%, which is a wonderful return which you can expect. Okay, but if it is back into the rally, then even that can be a trap where again HDFC can fall down. So in that case, this range line, this is going to be the stop loss point. At any point of the time, if HDFC closes below this range, that is the time when you are supposed to exit. Okay, don't worry what is going to be the profit or loss at that point of the time. The trade did not work in your favor, just close the trade. Okay, but I will not be closing the trade. I will be doing much more adjustment in case if things go wrong, and I will not be able to explain you right now what are the adjustment trades which I am going to take. Okay, it depends on when that happens. Okay, if it happens in the last week of the expiry, then the adjustment what I will be doing will be different. If it happens in this week, then the adjustment what I will be doing will be different. It depends on point to point. Okay, now let's see how these, why these points are important. Okay, so if I scroll and if I see a larger picture of this chart, you can see that these points have always been either support or resistance. So here you can see, here it has acted as resistance. So here you can see this range has acted as resistance. Here it has acted as support. Okay, here it has acted as resistance. So this is a very important crucial point. Okay, which has always acted as support or resistance. Similarly, even these points. So here you can see this has acted as support. Here it has acted as support. Here it has acted as support again. Here it has acted as support. So this is a identification that the support and resistances are actually working. Okay, so keep an eye on this, and if HDFC continues its rally, and as I told you, we have had a rally, and after that it has been in the sideways. So there is a high chance that it may go here and break here as well. Okay, so keep an eye on this, and whenever, in case if it goes here very soon, then what you can do, the put what you have sold, you can close them. Okay, so sorry, the call what you have sold, you can close them. So that is the trade what I will be taking in HDFC. So what I will do on Monday around 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, I will be taking a live YouTube, I will be doing a YouTube live where I will be taking the trades live in my terminal. Okay, so there I will be explaining you more logic in case if anything changes. Okay, so that this is how I am going to take the trade in HDFC. I hope you guys like the video. Again, do like and subscribe so that you can learn more about trading and investments. Thank you guys.